morning. This is your collective reading for September 18th, 2025. This is a collective reading for all signs, all placements. So it is a collection of all energy throughout all signs, all placements. So let's call in spirit. This will be a general reading. I'm going to pull a card from the Wild Soul Animal Oracle deck in order to start your reading, to get an overall feeling for the message. And then I'll pull some tarot for the main message from the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. And then I'll finish off your reading with an Akashic Records Oracle card as well. So I hope you're doing well today. Again, this will be a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Make sure you're listening to the entire reading, as you may miss a message as I start especially clarifying the cards. Angels, guides, ancestors, what does the collective, all signs, all placements need to know at the time that they're viewing and seeing this reading? What does my viewers need to know at the time that they're listening and seeing this reading? Okay, so we have the card, the turtle, and the word is patience. So let's see what this says within the book here on the turtle and the word patience. Okay. So the turtle, a symbol of patience and longevity and steady progress, represents the wisdom of taking life one step at a time. Turtles move slowly but surely, carrying their homes on their backs and teaching us the value of patience and persistence. This card suggests that you may need to slow down and be patient with yourself or a situation. The turtle reminds you that slow and steady wins the race. So practice patience and trust in the process. Progress may be slow, but it is steady and sure. Okay, so practicing patience in a situation or something that you're wanting for yourself. Let's see what the cards have to say. And my animals are like making out behind me. Stop. Cat and dog kissing each other. All right, let's see what the tarot have to say. Again, feel free to fast forward through the shuffling if you like. So these videos are being posted on two different sites. I have my Nightbird Tarot site, my main site, and I've started another channel called the Good Witch Tarot. I'm going to eventually close out the Nightbird Tarot site and then go to the Good Witch. So it's the Good Witch Tarot. I will put the link in the description so that you can check out both channels. I will be closing out the Nightbird channel eventually and moving on to the Good Witch. As the YouTube channel that I have for the Nightbird channel is very old, and I think it's getting very lost in the algorithm. So I'm resetting and starting a new channel. So just so you're aware for my subscribers. So if you could go over to the Good Witch Tarot, I'll put that link in the description, and please subscribe to the channel over there, as I will be closing out the Nightbird channel, YouTube channel. Angels, guides, ancestors, what is the most important message for the collective, all signs, all placements? September 18th, 2025, or when my viewers are hearing and seeing this reading. What is the message, please, Spirit? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. We have the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. And we have the Emperor in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So you could be dealing with needing to have patience about some type of project or some type of way of earning income that you're wanting to get off the ground. It could be some type of creative collaboration that you're wanting to get off the ground in order to make money. What you don't see in the shadow as a Seven of Pentacles, you could be gathering resources in order to get this thing going, but it's slow. It's slow going. It's not exactly moving at the pace that you would like. And I think that's where the Turtle's coming in and calling for patience. That slow and steady wins the race. We'll go back and clarify the cards here. But with the Ace of Pentacles being reversed, this is really telling me that things are just not happening the way that you would like them. You're gaining income by something that you're doing collaboratively or creatively. You've gathered the resources, you've done your due diligence in order to put out the best product or whatever it is that you're doing at this time in a creative aspect. You're doing all the right things. You're gathering all the right resources. You're getting in touch with a lot of different people. You're doing all of those things that you're supposed to be doing, but it's not going as fast as you would like. You are earning, but it's not exactly at the potential that you would like. So there is a false happiness here, despite the progress that you are making, because it's not exactly where you would like it to be in this type of collaboration with others or creative endeavor that you have going with other people. We do have the Emperor here. This is Aries energy in the reverse position. You may be indecisive about how to move forward next or what to do about this slow moving progress. But what Spirit is reminding you is that sometimes things take time to develop. Let's grab some clarifiers here and get more into the reading. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Emperor, please, Spirit. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay. For some of you, this collaboration could be somebody that you're married to. Or somebody that you're wanting to be married to. Not for everyone. But this is a celebration or wedding or something like that. And despite being in a place that you are gaining financially, so maybe being married now, you are better off financially, you're still not happy. Something is missing. We'll go back and clarify a little bit more, but it feels like something is missing despite the happiness of finally being married or having a union or having partnerships, celebrating with others. There's something that you feel like is missing here. You could be gaining a wealth here or a collaboration of some sort or partnership of some sort where you're gaining, but there's some reason that you're still not happy in this type of union or whatever it is that you're wanting to get off the ground here. Yeah, there's a very strong foundation to whatever creative endeavor or business or whatever it is that you're wanting to get off the ground. There's a strong foundation here, but there's an unhappiness despite this foundation. Again, for some of you, this is a general reading. There could be a strong foundation, like a domestic marriage, something like that, that is very strong, but there's an unhappiness underneath it all for whatever reason. Maybe because you're being impatient about something. You're being impatient maybe about buying a home, having a child, something like that. So despite being in a happy foundation here, there's something missing in your life and you're needing patience at this time. With this collaboration or partnership, it feels like you're needing to lead the way. You're needing to lead the way when it comes to whether this is a business or entrepreneurship. You're the leader in this. You're leading the people to victory here. You're navigating the way forward. If this is domestic partnership and you're wanting something else to grow here that's not growing the way that you would like it to, you're needing to navigate this. You have to take the reins and be the leader in this. We have the Six of Wands that is clarifying the Emperor here. And it's in the reverse position. There's some type of delay or delay in making a decision about something for you. There's some type of delay, or you're just having a hard time adapting to a situation. We do have the Eight of Pentacles in the shadow in the reverse position for what you don't see. You may just you may be hermiting a little bit and being lazy about trying to take action here for what it is that you're wanting. I want to try to dig a little deeper here and see what this is about. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, please, Spirit. The Two of Swords. Something that you're wanting to have balance. A balance to a situation. So if this is a domestic situation, for whatever reason, you're unhappy because it feels unbalanced. You're wanting balance within a partnership. Something feels off here. And you're trying to have patience with this in order to feel more balanced in the situation. So even though you may be doing better financially as well, and if this is some type of entrepreneurship, something feels off balance and you're wanting balance in a situation. Please clarify the Emperor and the Six of Wands. What is this indecision? Leo, Strength card. One more, please. It's like not being strong enough to make a decision of some sort. And here's Justice. Again, balance. Something is not balanced in a situation, which is leaving you not feeling very happy in your situation. Even though things are better for you, you're needing to navigate your own situation at this time in order to bring balance in. What are we navigating? Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. You're navigating some type of partnership. Okay. There's no forward movement at this time, and you're trying to navigate some forward movement. in a domestic situation or a business is what I'm feeling. Something feels unbalanced and you want balance within a situation. What is the conclusion here, Spirit? Whatever the reason, you're needing to call for patience in this matter. Spirit is saying that, despite it not getting balanced at this very moment that you would like it to be balanced, or getting off the ground the way that you would like it to get off the ground, it is coming with time and patience. Slow and steady wins the race. You will get to where you're wanting to be, in other words, collective. 2 more. What is the conclusion? Okay. So we have the King of Wands in the reverse position and the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is definitely really about thoughts. You're really up in your head at this time. With the King of Wands being in the reverse position, you could be dealing with somebody in a domestic situation where now you're finally married, now your income is better, etc., etc. But it feels like the relationship may be unbalanced because you're dealing with somebody that really has no compassion. Somebody that could be just, very straightforward. Somebody that is not a lovey, touchy, feely kind of person. Somebody that's a little rough around the edges. You could be dealing with somebody like that because in a domestic situation, you're feeling like you're wanting a more balance where they have more compassion for you because you give them compassion. Things like that. If this is a romantic situation or a domestic situation, as I did see marriage here. With the Page of Wands being in the upright position, you're needing to navigate the situation by coming up with something creatively, something that will help the situation, is what I'm seeing for the conclusion. If this is a business situation and you're in a collaboration with others, you're dealing with somebody that's a little rough around the edges. For instance, I'll tell you my story here. I am dealing with another band at this time, and I'm playing keyboards for a band member, and he's a little rough around the edges when it comes to what he wants. It's very hard to. He can bite a little bit when he talks at you, and it's a little hard to take at times. I need to maybe have patience with the situation, as I do want to continue in the band. But he is a little rough around the edges. And I may need to really come up with a creative idea in order to make it a little bit more, feeling like it's more balanced, equal within a situation where I'm not feeling like I'm being barked at in a band. So that could be a situation similar to that. You could be dealing with somebody who's a little rough around the edges that, that you may have to come up with some type of idea in order to get things to be a little bit more balanced in the situation, mentally, physically, emotionally. And I feel like patience is your virtue here. So that's the message I have for you. Let's pull a Akashic Records Oracle card to finish off your reading. Angels, guides, ancestors, what message do we have for the collective for today, please, for the Akashic Records? All signs, all placements, please. So we have the word grounding, and it says, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. It's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. And I do see a lot of wands in this reading, so you're really up in your thoughts a lot with this situation. So too much time in your head. So you need to get out into the earth, wear bare feet, and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling that it brings to bring you back to more of a consciousness that feels more balanced. And that's what you're going to need here for this situation. Balance, patience, and grounding. So that's the message I have for you, collective. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And please check out my new channel if you haven't already, and subscribe to the new channel because this one is going to go away. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Please be kind and compassionate to one another. Namaste.